Welcome, all gunning to Old Trafford here with your host Shady and Ibi. Welcome, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit that bell notification. Ibi, take us in.
You want to Bamba. United. Today is the
You want to
United.
cheer with the big boys.
United review.
Hi, yeah. You know that? Hi. You know that one?
I love it. And guys, after a long hiatus away from gunning to Old Trafford, we got Mohamed Farid shot here from the Enfield Way ZA behind the camera.
Guys.
Welcome back, Mohamed Farid shot here.
Brilliant
So
stuff.
guys, perfect time for Farid to be here. The rise of Manchester United. The preview. The preview this week, the review.
The review.
Your things are happening.
Sorry, man. I need to start really doing it. Farid, organize a fishing rod for me.
So the review, the cup review, Manchester United. We're going to put them together because both cups were amazing games for United. Going to start off with Manchester United versus Barcelona at Old Trafford. Abdul, 2-2 at the Nou Camp. United bossed that game, from the get-go. But Barcelona are the form team in La Liga. Top of La Liga, 7 points clear of Madrid. It looks like they can't put a foot wrong at the moment. 2 goals, obviously 2-2 at the Nou Camp, all to play for, away goals out of the window. So United had no advantage coming to the game. Barcelona were quietly confident. Xavi before the game talking about, we need to respect United, but, we feel like we can take them on.
Ibrahim, quick one. Sorry, before I forget. You were at Old Trafford, so you can explain to us how it is when Old Trafford is at its peak. And against Barcelona, there was definitely the 12th man. It was rocking. Every single... I was reading a small little interview of Xavi. It's so difficult to play there. I mean, and you also need to understand, Ten Hag, again, we keep on saying it, off the ball, they're so organized.
No, 100%. And to your point, Old Trafford, the atmosphere was electric. The Stratford end was rocking, and I think they just passed on to the entire fan base. And our main man, John Neil Bellingham, he's a bus driver in Manchester.
Okay.
Right? So he said that leading up to that game, all of the Barcelona fans were coming. And what respectable fans they were.
Are you serious?
Total respect. The atmosphere was electric. So they contributed to that atmosphere at Old Trafford. But Ten Hag has got the United fans feeling like something is happening. And they're doing what you expect from a Manchester United club.
You know what I love about him also? Is that he reminds me of the first two seasons of Jurgen Klopp. Doesn't talk too much about it. In a press conference, he tells you what you need to hear and finish in class.
Exactly.
And then he smirks and he laughs and he runs away. And that's what it's about.
But what I loved about him is that he taps into information on knowledge that he thinks will happen.
But he doesn't overtalk.
Like the dinner with Sir Alex Ferguson, the main management of each player, etc. And we'll get into that as we move on, right? Against Barcelona, we go 1-0 down, a dodgy penalty. It should never have been a penalty in my opinion. I wonder if Farid agrees with me, but I don't think that should ever have been a penalty. 1-0 down. United of past would go into panic mode, Abdul. But Old Trafford actually just started building even more. And the United boys just carried on going. They kept on doing what they needed to do. They didn't change their game plan. And a pivotal moment in the game, and I don't think a lot of people appreciate it, when De Gea hit that misguided pass in the 44th minute, and it landed to the Barcelona striker, one-on-one with the keeper, and they make it 2-0, I think the game is done and dusted. Casemiro, he already scans the opportunity, he sees what's going to happen, comes in and makes 2 fantastic tackles to break up the play. United come out from there, and the second half come out flying. 2 quick goals to make it 2-1. And what I like about Ten Hag, his substitutions are effective substitutions. So for me, the standout player against Barcelona, definitely Casemiro, my man of the match. I know he didn't score the goal, but fantastic play all round, a captain, a leader, and to Graham Souness, you're a brilliant player, but as a pundit, I think you're all over the place. To call Casemiro a steady Eddie, and I think maybe that's our spotlight today, Abdul.
Steady Eddie.
A steady Eddie, I think that's super disrespectful and shows how far out of touch you are with the modern game of football. So, 2-1 to Manchester United. My man of the match.
Sorry, just to add before you give us your man of the match, understand something. You said something of Ten Hag and his game management and match management. Remember, it was not easy because you playing on a Thursday night against Barcelona, top of La Liga, and on Friday you got a cup final against Newcastle. So how effective and how courageous and at what time of the game you need to make those changes. And I think he got it on.
Yeah, and
he got
after I
it
give
right.
you my stuff, I'll just one quote and I'll show you how tough it was for United.
True.
And how Ten Hag is got them cooking, right? So, my man of the match, Casemiro. Brilliant performance. I'll give him a 9 out of 10, 100%. Ten Hag, spot on, 9 out of 10. And the team overall's performance, an 8 out of 10.
Brilliant.
Flawless in both games against Barcelona. Brilliant. And we should have actually sealed it in the first game at the Nou Camp. So that's the Barcelona game. Going into the Carabao Cup. And again, like I said, I'll mention what happened.
Please.
Xavi actually, they lost this week. Barcelona lost this week. And in his press conference, he mentioned that the games against Manchester United were so intense and so taxing, he feels that had an impact on the game in La Liga. And that's the reason why they lost. So put yourself in the shoes of Ten Hag. You've had 2 taxing games against Barcelona, and in between you had a game against Leicester, which you needed to win. So 3 tough games leading into a cup final. It's not easy.
Difficult, eh?
We're playing a game every 3 days. For the last, I think in the last 62 days, we've played 20 games or 19
But
games.
that's a lot, man.
So that's every 3 games.
Yeah, but it's basically...
Every 3 days, Manchester United has played a game.
Wow.
And we don't have a massive squad, but the way Ten Hag is rotating and moving his players around has been impactful. And we've seen that now going into the Carabao Cup final. The first 30 minutes of the game, Newcastle was a better team.
Oh, no, it was
hands
flying.
down.
They were flying.
They had more energy. They were running faster. They were breaking down. They were closing the game. You know, they were pressing high. And it showed a team that plays every 3 days versus a team that had a week to prepare for the cup final. Ten Hag noticed that, especially when Maxima, he had the opportunity to open the scoring.
Yeah.
You know, he sent Dalot for hot dog.
Dalot was gone.
He sent him for hot dog. Dalot, I don't know, was running away on the one side. Again.
You know what? You took it out of my... The impact of David.
Another fantastic save.
500, more than 500.
181 clean sheets. And he
man.
broke the record in a cup final. The most clean sheets by a Manchester United goalkeeper.
No, he was outstanding.
David.
The Great.
The
Gear.
Amazing. So,
what a player.
at that point, Ten Hag knows he needs to change things up a bit. So, he moves his squad around. And immediately, the impact happens. Free kick. Roberto Carlos with a cross that David Beckham would be proud of.
Look, Roberto.
The ball floats into the box and none other than, again, my man of the match again, Casemiro. Gets at the end of it, goal. 1-1 to Manchester United.
That sucker punch Newcastle.
It rattled Newcastle, but they look like they still had something in their tank. But did you see that piece of skill from Rashford to get the ball to Wout Weghorst?
Oh, and
he gets the ball,
something else
left
at the moment,
foot onto the right foot, back heel to Weghorst. Weghorst picks up the ball. And to all of you guys that have been on Weghorst's back,
how functional is he?
What a player. And the dynamics that he brings to the team, it's amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Weghorst, yes, he's not a prolific striker, and we definitely need to bring a striker. But like we always say, he can be a third or fourth choice striker and brings a different dimension to the team.
Correct.
Weghorst picks up the ball, runs forward with it, puts the guys under pressure, and plays a delightful ball into Rashford. Infanas can't do nothing wrong.
No, you know what? As a defender or an opposing team, you don't want to give that boy the ball, man.
100%.
Mfanas, when he gets the ball, he's just looking, he's sniping you.
100%.
And he's taking you out, man.
Done.
Shaq.
So he makes it 2-0, and I think, that's the nail in the coffin.
But I was saying they give it their own goal, man.
No, they
Did
gave it to
they
him.
just,
Yeah,
okay, because
they
at
turned it
first
around.
it's brilliant.
They gave it their own
So
goal.
that's like
and then they turned it.
7 matches.
Amazing. I think it's his 25th or 26th goal of the season. Amazing stuff. Second half, it's now about managing the game. We've seen, and Liverpool know this, 3-0 down against AC Milan in the Champions League final.
Anything
they
can
come
happen.
out, they win the game. So at 2-0, the game is not over. Things can happen. 2-0 down. I mean, we in the Nou Camp, 99, 2 goals in 1 minute.
Yeah.
You know, so things can happen, in the last 3 minutes. So it's about managing the game, and Ten Hag, again, got it spot on. Newcastle were on top of us for probably about 15 minutes in the second half. Ten Hag realizes he needs to make some changes, and what does he do? Fred comes off. First of all, the amazing sub at the beginning of the half, Dallo off, Wan-Bissaka on.
Brilliant.
Dallo got a yellow card early on. Maxima was running riot against him. The moment Wan-Bissaka came on, Ellen St. Maxima was taken out of the game.
I know,
He had
Wan-Bissaka had a
zero
brilliant-
impact on the game. And it just shows what Ten Hag has done to this player.
No, he
Brought
understands
him-
them. Eh?
Yeah,
He understands
amazing.
them. Oh, man.
So, big up to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Looked like his Manchester United career was over. I think we mentioned it, the three of us here before, that we're probably going to see Wan-Bissaka leave Manchester United. But now it looks like he's a mainstay at the
I
club.
think so
right?
too.
So, in football, the ball is wrong.
Yeah, the ball is wrong.
Trouble. Newcastle are growing into the game. He makes 2 subs that I think just shows the brilliance of of Ten Hag. He takes off Fred, and he takes off Anthony.
And he brings on the 2 big boys.
He brings
Sabitzer.
on Sabitzer and Marcus Rashford. Right? And what does it do? You think, he's going a bit more defensive because Fred... And Sabitzer just takes control of that midfield,
Sabitzer is-
allows Casemiro to do what he does, and Manchester United are rocking again.
Yeah.
Easy second half. We see out the game, and Manchester United
Are champions.
champions of the League Cup.
Well done, guys.
What? World champions of the League Cup.
Drum roll. World champions.
Amazing stuff.
Well done. Beautiful stuff.
And I know, listen, guys, quickly before I go
Go
into
for
that,
it, please,
my
please.
man of the match, again, Casemiro, back-to-back man of the match performances. Again, a player like him is a Rolls Royce. And to get him and Varane from Real Madrid for under 100 million for both of them, fantastic business by Manchester United. So, man of the match, Casemiro,
yeah.
9 out of 10 performance again.
Oof.
Eric Ten Hag, 9 out of 10, taking into account the impact of the Barcelona
Thursday
game and then
night.
coming into the Carabao Cup final. And as a team, I think, there were some performances that were lacking, but the team covered those performances, and that's what
Yeah.
you need from a team.
Agreed.
So I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. And we knocked out 1, we crossed off 1, 3 to go. And the 3, I know it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. I don't think we're going to get 3 because
We
the one
forgive
is
you.
the
I want you
Premier
to
League.
talk. This is Ibrahim's... I mean, you are a Carabao champion. Go for it. Give us all
The
your
one is
predictions.
the Premier League, but I think that's too far. I think that's in Arsenal's hands. Arsenal's to lose, honestly. Europa Cup, I think we've got a fantastic chance with you guys. I think the 2 favorites of the tournament. Before this, Barcelona were the favorites. We've taken them out. And now Manchester United and Arsenal have become favorites. And in the FA Cup, I think, there's always opportunity. If you're in a cup, there's always an opportunity.
Maybe, but I'm feeling like just so hungry, man. You think we can meet in Budapest?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hungry.
Arsenal United.
It's written in the
It's
stars.
written in the stars. Europa Cup final.
Brilliant stuff.
Wow, man.
So, guys, and it doesn't stop for Manchester United. West Ham in the FA Cup on Wednesday. 3 days to go. And then the big one against Liverpool at Anfield, Sunday evening. It's going to be cracking.
Cracker.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, guys,
Ibrahim.
that's my cup reviews and team ratings.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Ibrahim, that was absolutely, like we say always, an education. For you Manchester United fans out there, get onto our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, the bell notification. The first time
And
I got it wrong,
subscribe,
man.
guys.
Subscribe. We visited a couple of people last weekend. We asked them if
They say we watch,
They
but
say
we
we
not
watch, but
subscribe.
we don't subscribe.
What's the point, guys?
Come on, guys. Brilliant stuff, guys. Don't forget, by the fans, for the fans. Ibrahim Chunara.
What's
Been
that?
an education. Brilliant stuff.
We are.
Got it to Old Trafford. Thank you.